Are you brave enough to explore the unknown, drawn to darkness? The allure of haunted places. There's something inexplicably magnetic about places that are said to be haunted. They draw us in, beckoning us to explore their dark corners and uncover their secrets. From flickering campfires to spooky tales whispered in the dark, humans have always been drawn to the unknown. The stories we share around these fires are more than just entertainment. They are a way to connect with the past and with each other. Let's recap our journey through some of the world's most haunted places. We began with the infamous Eastern State Penitentiary in Philadelphia. Built in 1829, this prison is known for its grand architecture and strict discipline. Visitors have reported hearing eerie whispers, seeing shadowy figures, and feeling sudden cold spots. Next, we traveled to the Tower of London, a historic castle with a dark past. This fortress has seen countless executions, imprisonments, and tortures. The most famous ghost here is Anne Boleyn, who was beheaded in 1536. Her spirit is said to roam the tower, carrying her severed head. But perhaps the most thrilling encounter comes from the Winchester Mystery House in San Jose, California. This sprawling mansion was built by Sarah Winchester, widow of the firearm magnate. Believing she was haunted by the spirits of those killed by Winchester rifles, she continuously added rooms to the house to confuse the ghosts. Imagine walking through its endless corridors, hearing footsteps echoing behind you and doors slamming shut on their own. The air grows colder and you feel a presence watching you. Visitors often report these chilling experiences, making it one of the most haunted places in America. The thrill of the unknown, the possibility of encountering something truly unexplainable, is a powerful draw. It's a rush of adrenaline, a mix of fear and excitement that keeps us coming back for more. But what is it about these places that sends shivers down our spines? Is it the architecture, the history, or the stories that have been passed down through generations? Is it the cold spots, the eerie noises, the feeling of being watched? These sensations tap into our primal fears, the ones that have been with us since the dawn of humanity. Or is it something more profound, a connection to the energy and emotions left behind by those who came before? These places are like time capsules, preserving the essence of those who once walked their halls. Skeptics demand credible evidence of the supernatural, often pointing out that personal experiences and historical accounts can be influenced by suggestion, fear, and the power of storytelling. The challenge lies in finding concrete proof that can withstand scientific scrutiny. Until then, the fascination with haunted places endures, fueled by personal experiences, historical accounts, and the enduring human need to confront the mysteries that lie beyond the veil. We seek to understand the unknown, to make sense of the inexplicable, and in doing so, we find a deeper connection to the world around us and to the stories that shape our lives. Have you ever had a chilling experience in a haunted place? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you're intrigued by the supernatural, don't forget to check out our other videos on haunted locations. Thanks for watching. Ghost Hunting 101. Separating fact from fiction. As a paranormal investigator, I've spent years exploring the world's most haunted locations. I've seen things that defy explanation and experienced phenomena that challenge the boundaries of our understanding, but I also approach every investigation with a healthy dose of skepticism. The world of the paranormal is rife with hoaxes, misinterpretations, and wishful thinking. That's why it's crucial to approach every investigation with a critical eye and a commitment to rigorous methodology. We use a variety of tools and techniques to document our findings, from EMF meters and EVP recorders to infrared cameras and motion sensors. We also rely on historical research, eyewitness accounts, and our own intuition to guide our investigations. But even with the most sophisticated equipment and meticulous documentation, there are times when the evidence remains inconclusive. And that's okay. The paranormal, by its very nature, is elusive and often defies explanation, but that's part of what makes it so compelling. My journey into the paranormal, a life less ordinary. My fascination with the paranormal began in childhood, fueled by a fascination with ghost stories and unexplained phenomena. I remember the nights spent under the covers with a flashlight, reading tales of haunted houses and restless spirits. Each story was a doorway into a world that was both terrifying and thrilling. a world that seemed to exist just beyond the veil of our everyday reality. As I grew older, my interest deepened, leading me to study parapsychology and eventually embark on my own paranormal investigations. I devoured every book I could find on the subject, from scientific treatises to personal accounts of ghostly encounters. My studies took me to libraries, archives, and even to the homes of people who had experienced the unexplainable. I was determined to understand the mysteries that had captivated me for so long. One of my earliest experiences occurred in my childhood home. It was a typical night, and I was lying in bed trying to fall asleep. The house was quiet, and the only sound was the ticking of the clock in the hallway. I distinctly remember seeing a shadowy figure dart across my bedroom doorway. It was a fleeting glimpse, but it was enough to send a chill down my spine. I sat up in bed, my heart pounding, and stared at the doorway, but the figure was gone. The feeling of dread and unease was palpable, and to this day I can't explain what I saw. It was as if the air itself had become charged with fear, and I felt a presence in the room with me. I wanted to call out for my parents, but I was too scared to make a sound. This early encounter ignited a lifelong passion for understanding the unknown. I knew that I had to find answers, not just for myself, but for everyone who had ever experienced something they couldn't explain. I wanted to bring the world of the paranormal out of the shadows and into the light of understanding. It wasn't long before I began seeking out haunted locations, eager to experience the thrill of the paranormal firsthand. I visited abandoned buildings, old cemeteries, and places with dark histories. Each location was a new adventure, a new opportunity to uncover the secrets of the unseen world. Over the years, I've been fortunate enough to investigate some of the most haunted places on Earth, from the infamous Waverly Hills Sanatorium to the ancient catacombs of Paris. These places are steeped in history and tragedy, and they hold a unique energy that is both fascinating and unsettling. Each location has its own unique energy and history, and each investigation has left an indelible mark on me. I've encountered spirits that seem to be trapped in time, reliving their final moments over and over again. I've felt the cold touch of an unseen hand, and heard whispers in the dark that sent shivers down my spine. Through it all, I've learned that the paranormal is not something to be feared, but rather respected and understood. These experiences have taught me that there is more to our world than what we can see and touch. They have opened my mind to the possibilities that lie beyond our everyday reality. It's a journey of discovery, one that challenges our assumptions, expands our awareness, and reminds us that there's still so much we don't know about the world around us. The paranormal is a vast and mysterious realm, and I'm committed to exploring it, one haunted location at a time. My life has been anything but ordinary, and I wouldn't have it any other way. The Stanley Hotel, inspiration for terror. Nestled high in the Colorado Rockies, the Stanley Hotel stands as a grand reminder of a bygone era. Its majestic presence is both inviting and intimidating, a paradox that has intrigued visitors for over a century. Built in 1909, this sprawling resort has hosted countless guests over the years, from the rich and famous to the curious and adventurous. Its grand architecture and luxurious amenities were designed to offer a respite from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. But it's the unseen residents that have made it truly famous. The whispers of the past seem to echo through its hallways, and many believe that the spirits of former guests and staff still roam the premises. The Stanley's reputation for paranormal activity was cemented when Stephen King, inspired by his own unsettling stay, penned the iconic horror novel The Shining. His experience at the hotel was so profound that it became the foundation for one of the most chilling stories ever written. The hotel's eerie atmosphere and documented paranormal events continue to draw ghost hunters and curious travelers alike. People from all over the world come to experience the thrill of the unknown and to see if they can catch a glimpse of the supernatural. Guests have reported a wide range of unexplained phenomena, from disembodied voices and phantom footsteps to full-bodied apparitions. The stories are as varied as they are numerous, each adding to the hotel's mystique, and objects moving on their own. Some have even claimed to feel an invisible hand touch them or to see objects levitate before their eyes. The hotel's fourth floor in particular is said to be a hotbed of activity. Many guests have reported hearing children playing in the hallways, even when no children are present, with room 418 holding the dubious distinction of being the most haunted. This room has been the site of numerous ghostly encounters, and many guests have left in the middle of the night, unable to bear the eerie presence they felt. During my own investigation of the Stanley Hotel, I experienced firsthand the palpable energy that permeates the building. The sense of history and the weight of countless stories seemed to hang in the air, creating an atmosphere that was both thrilling and unsettling. The air was thick with anticipation, as if the walls themselves were waiting to reveal their secrets. Every creak and whisper seemed to carry a message from the past, and the feeling of being watched was undeniable. It was as if unseen eyes were following our every move, adding to the sense of unease that permeated the hotel. We captured several compelling EVPs, or electronic voice phenomena, which are believed to be the voices of spirits communicating through electronic devices, including one of a child's voice giggling in the hallway outside room 418. This recording sent chills down our spines and confirmed that we were not alone. The Stanley Hotel is a testament to the enduring power of the paranormal. Its rich history and the countless stories of ghostly encounters make it a unique destination for those seeking a brush with the supernatural, a place where history and hauntings intertwine to create an unforgettable experience. Whether you come for the luxury, the history, or the ghosts, the Stanley Hotel offers an experience that is truly one of a kind.